This is the Year 9 Science 2011 Assessment Task 3 Notification and Instructions, weighting 25%. Due date is Monday the 22nd of August in week 6, and each class will do an in-class test section during their science lesson on that Monday. It's mainly an at-home research task and then the in-class task on Monday the 22nd. The outcomes that we will be assessing according to the Board of Studies are as follows. You will be able to discuss the viewpoints about some scientific issues, give examples to show that different groups in society would use or weigh criteria differently to make a decision involving a major scientific component. The knowledge and understanding we would expect you to display is being able to distinguish between biotic and abiotic features of the local ecosystem, and being able to describe some impacts of human activities on the ecosystem. You will also need to be able to explain how pollution is a result of contamination by unwanted wastes, and you need to show strategies used to balance these human activities such as pollution and the need in ecosystems with conserving, protecting, maintaining the quality and sustainability of the environment. We'd expect you to use a range of sources, mainly the internet, to access information. Once you have that information, we would expect you to be able to select and use the appropriate method to acknowledge resources. That will be shown in a bibliography and referencing system. After that, we'd expect you to be able to apply all your scientific knowledge and use cause and effect relationships to explain the ideas. So what is this assessment task about? Increasing levels of pollution affects the balance of aquatic, which are water ecosystems. Both abiotic and biotic features are affected, and often the ecosystem takes a very long time to recover after being polluted. There are different types of pollutants in waterways. These include oil spills, thermal pollution, salinity, and eutrophication. In this task, you will be able to demonstrate your ability to work scientifically by researching and communicating information based on one pollution in the aquatic ecosystem. So what you will need to do at home is to choose one type of pollutant from the list above to research. That's choosing either oil spills, or thermal pollution, or salinity, or eutrophication. Then you need to complete a set of research questions or guidelines about the pollutant you have chosen, summarize that research into 3 single-sided A4 pages. That's only 3 pages, no more. And complete an annotated bibliography. Now I'll explain the annotated bibliography a little later. The task on Monday the 22nd of August in week 6 in your science class, you will need to bring your research notes, summarized as I said in 3 single-sided A4 pages. Bring your annotated bibliography on 1 A4 page. Then you need to complete the in-class task, which is basically a test questions, and you'll be allowed to use your research notes to help you. Then you will submit your bibliography, summarize research notes, and your in-class test. Now note the following. Your summarized notes, photocopies, etc. must be handed in with your test on the day, otherwise a mark of 0 will be given. You will not be allowed to share your notes with any other student. Each student must have a copy of their own notes, individually created. If you forget them, then you will not have any notes. You cannot borrow from another student. The questions that we will ask will use the following words: identify, outline, describe, explain, justify, and analyze. If you don't know what they mean, then you can look up the Board of Studies website, or you can go to your school diary on page 20 and it will tell you exactly what they mean. You will also need to include the annotated bibliography of at least 3 sources. And again, how you do that will be instructed on page 22 of your diary, but also in the marking criteria, and I will also explain it further during this task.